What is going on, guys? It is your boy Rockstar6 coming at you with another video today, and today we are going to be doing a what if video. So this is a 2K simulation of Carmelo Anthony actually getting traded. So recently there's been a lot of speculation and rumors that Carmelo is going to get traded from the Knicks. Melo wants to stay at the Knicks, in the Knicks, excuse me. And the Knicks don't want him anymore. They want to rebuild, and in my opinion, I think they should trade him. They need to get rid of him. He's not helping the team in any way. They're kind of just like in that position where they're not going to win, but they're not going to lose and get a good pick and rebuild and all that stuff. So I think it's time for him to go to another team. And most recently, there was a rumor that the Knicks offered to trade Melo for Kevin Love straight up, and the Cavs were not interested in it, but I took the idea of that and I said, you know what, let's put Carmelo on the Cavaliers, and thank you to 2K for installing this NBA Today mode or whatever. So I'm literally starting this at January 27th in the middle of the season with the actual real life stats and current records. So I traded Carmelo for Kevin Love just straight up, and so yeah, let's see how this all plays out. Alright guys, so I finished simming the first season, and James Harden is our MVP. As in real life, I think he is going to win the MVP only due to the fact that he is a higher seed in the Western Conference to Russell Westbrook's like 6th or 7th seed Thunder. I'm not exactly sure, but James Harden's been killing it this year. So has Westbrook, but James Harden has elevated his team into the point to where they could actually be a legitimate playoff threat to any team in the playoffs. So kudos to James Harden. Joel Embiid wins Rookie of the Year. That's kind of a given. Eric Gordon wins Sixth Man of the Year. Going back to James Harden, he's been really elevating everyone on that Rockets team, and Mike D'Antoni's really just changed that whole entire team as it is. Hassan Whiteside wins Defensive Player of the Year. That was kind of a different person. I wasn't honestly expecting that. I haven't heard much from him this year. D'Angelo Russell wins Most Improved Player. Okay. I would think Giannis Antetokounmpo would win that, but okay. And Coach of the Year goes to Steve Kerr, and so on and so forth. LeBron still is on the NBA first team, All NBA first team, excuse me. And none of them are on the All NBA third. Let's see. No defensive. Okay, LeBron's still on the defensive team, and those are all the rookies. So let's go look at the stats real quickly. So looking through the Eastern Conference standings right now, the Knicks finished with a 43-39 record, getting into the 8th seed. Wow, they actually tied with the Wizards, but unfortunately the Knicks have to play the Cavs with a 57-25 record as the first seed. So real quickly, let's actually check out their season stats. Alright, so Kevin Love progressed in his points per game. His offensive, not even his offensive, but just his rebounding went up in total. That's pretty good. His assists went down very, very little. His steals went up a little, and his blocks went up too. That's pretty good. So, and his field goal percentage is going up. That's pretty good. And his free throws. So overall, he is just performing better on the Knicks. I also want to see Porzingis. I want to see how he's doing, because this also does affect how he would develop, considering that they're both big men, also considered power forwards. So Porzingis had a pretty good year. He definitely improved with the points per game. Rebounding just about the same. So is the assist. Excuse me. Steals went down by a little, not even. Blocks went down a little, but his efficiency went up too. That's another good thing. Except for his free throw. His free throw could be a little bit better. And then let's go check out the Cavs. So LeBron dropped in points per game. He did rise in rebounds per game though, and assists. Also steals, and a little bit in blocks. His efficiency went up a lot too, except for his free throw. Let's look at Kyrie's stats too real quickly. Kyrie, damn, he's just evolving from last season. 3.4 rebounds, 6.5 assists. That's almost a whole entire 2 more assists per game. That's fucking amazing. Almost a whole nother steal. Blocks are okay. His efficiency is better too. That's another good thing. Free throw percentage is slightly worse, but it's literally only by a percentage. And then let's look at Carmelo's stats. And Carmelo kind of stayed the same, I want to say. Rebounding dropped off a little bit, but his efficiency kind of spiked by the three-point line and the free throw percentage, so that is good. So let's see how these teams go against each other in the playoffs. So it is going to be the Cavaliers that get eliminated. The Knicks pull off the upset. The Knicks, not the fucking Cavs. The Cavs didn't win. The New York Knicks win. Wait, no, wrong team. Wow. So real quickly, let's go and check those stats. Let's go all the way back to game 1. So LeBron had 28, Irving had 27, and Melo had 20. Okay. Both of them were in double figures. That's nice. Kevin Love. Okay. D Rose. I didn't check out D Rose's stats actually. Everything. Some things went up, some things went down. His 3-point shot got a lot better though. Okay. Game 2, Porzingis had 31. Love had 15 and 11 boards. I'm not even going to pronounce that dude's name. Brandon Jennings had 18 assists. That's some weird ass simulation right there. Carmelo was 4 of 13. That's just not good. And then everyone else had a good night from what it looks like. Game 3, Kyrie had 43. So Kyrie just has like this thing in the playoffs where he just performs better, I feel like. Carmelo had a lot better of a game. And LeBron's getting a double-double almost. And then Kevin Love had 31, 10. Okay, Courtney Lee had 23. D Rose had 22. Porzingis had 14, and Brandon Jennings had a double-double too. So game 4, Kyrie Irving had 33. Wow. All right, let me get through this a little bit quicker because this is taking up a lot of time. Long story short, they didn't perform that good in game 4. Game 5, LeBron had a triple-double. Channing Frye went off, and Irving barely played. Porzingis had a good night. Kevin Love had a good night, and so did D Rose. Game 6, LeBron had 41 points, almost a triple-double, almost. Kay Felder, who's I think he's been in and out of the D-League recently. I'm not exactly sure. Carmelo, okay. And then Porzingis had 23, Courtney Lee had 18. D Rose had a double-double, that's pretty cool. Cavaliers, they, in game 7, Kay Felder actually tried to put the team on the back, but couldn't carry them. Carmelo, 4 of 10, okay, that's pretty good. J.R. Smith, 6 of 14. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like anyone's actually performing. I feel like someone got injured. Yeah, Kyrie hasn't been in here, so Kyrie got injured. That's why they lost. Okay. And the Knicks get in as the 8th seed into the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks just swept the Atlanta Hawks. I need to go see the Atlanta Hawks roster real quick. Oh my goodness, I went the wrong way. Okay, Paul Millsap, Dennis Schroeder. Okay, so they basically have the same exact team. This team is not too great, but I honestly did not expect them to go into the Eastern Conference Finals, let alone that far. So we are going to play the Golden State Warriors, and I don't think they're going to stand a chance. What the hell? 2K simulations are fake. I'm sorry, but 2K simulations are absolutely fake. No, this is absolutely fake. We got to go back to game 1. Steph Curry had 33 points. Durant had 25. Thompson had 10. D Rose had 27. Kevin Love had 22. Porzingis had 18. Wow. Game 2, D Rose had 22. K Love 18. So it just seems like, no, I'm sorry, but like this is not real. Like, I might just have to redo this. I don't know. This is not realistic whatsoever. I was trying to go for a realistic what if, but this is not realistic whatsoever. Man, this is so weird. I just can't believe that they did that. Porzingis had 16 rebounds. Oh my goodness. Porzingis had another double-double, and so did Kevin Love. That's the thing. If they're rebounding, they're going to be able to dominate the game compared to Golden State, who's playing a relatively small ball game. But that's besides the point. Kevin Durant had a double-double, and Curry had 47 in Game 4. Porzingis doing nothing crazy in Game 5. Durant dropped 30 on them. Game 5, Game 6, this is where it ends. Kevin Love had a double-double. Porzingis had 22. D-Rose had 19. And Durant had 39. 7 of 13 for 3. That's over 50%. That's fucking ridiculous. 14 of 25 from the field. That's outstanding. Wait, where's Curry? Okay, Curry had a crappy night. And then Thompson did okay from the field. Okay. I don't understand how they won that. Alright, so we're going to send the offseason and we'll see what else is going to go on with both teams. Okay, so this is what is going on after the offseason. So I'm looking through, and the Knicks signed Sergio Rodriguez from the Sixers. He's been having an okay year. I'm kind of surprised some team actually decided to pick him up after this year. Jonathan Simmons, he's actually been doing pretty good in the Spurs this year. Came from the D-League. They also signed Sean Livingston. I don't believe Brian Roberts was on the team before either, but they got a lot of veteran point guards and just guards in general. And they drafted VJ King with the 30th pick. Now let's go to the Cavaliers. So it doesn't look like, oh, they got Rajon Rondo. So they actually got a playmaker now that LeBron's been requesting for about a week now or so. I don't know how long that's been. They signed Anthony Moore on Ish Smith. Ish Smith used to be super nice on the Sixers, but that's just me being biased. Gerald Green and Jordan Bell with the 26th pick. Okay. So the Cavs got a little bit scarier with their depth, if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. And I believe Carmelo. Okay, so Carmelo is on his last year of this contract too. So if he signs with the Cavaliers again, I will continue the video. If he does not, I will see where he goes and we'll end the video off there. Okay guys, so I finished simming the second season and our MVP for this season is Russell Westbrook, and he averaged a triple-double, and I'm not exactly sure where they finished, but that's amazing how he averaged a triple-double and got it. Dennis Smith wins Rookie of the Year. Thaddeus Young wins Sixth Man of the Year. Dwight Howard wins Defensive Player of the Year. Holy crap, he was averaging 14 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, John Smith. Okay. LeBron's all first. Anyone all second? Nope. Anyone all second? I mean all third? Nope. LeBron's on all first defensive, and then, yeah. Alright. So, let's go take a look at the standings. And the Cavs finished one full game ahead of the freaking Knicks. So the Cavs are the 5th seed and the Knicks are the 6th seed. Damn. So I don't want to say they fell off, but the Cavs kind of did. And if you're going to go off of last season's standings, the Knicks kind of improved even though they won the championship. So let me check the stats. LeBron averaged 24.2 points per game. His rebounds went up again. Assists decreased. Steals went up and his blocks went up too. And his field goal percentage as a whole dipped, but his 3-point percentage rose. Would it be rose? Risen, I guess. I'm not sure. And yeah, so Kyrie averaged 18.5 per game. Okay, so he fell off a little bit. Stats are not looking the greatest. I mean, his assists dropped by 1. Steals dropped a little bit. Field goal percentage went up, and his 3-point percentage went up too. And his 92.8% free throw shooter. That's pretty good. Carmelo Anthony dipped a little bit in points, dipped a little bit in rebounds. assists are the same. Steals dipped a little. Blocks went up a tad bit. Field goal percentage, okay. It's okay. Didn't do much. And then, curious how Rondo did, actually. Rondo averaged 20 minutes per game. Averaged 4 assists. Okay. Going to the Knicks, Kevin Love had 23.1 per game. Okay. 11.6 boards. Okay, so that went up a little bit. Assists barely went up. Steals went up. Blocks are the same. And he kind of became a little bit more efficient. Free throw line improved. Porzingis pulled left calf muscle. Interesting. 21.1 minute. Not one. Porzingis had 29 minutes per game with 21.1 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, 1.1 assists, about 1.2 blocks a game, so that dipped a little bit. His efficiency kind of dipped by the three-point line, but his free throw percentage went up. Hopefully, one of these teams could win again. And the Knicks were eliminated by the Pacers, so let's see who's on the Pacers roster real quick. Paul George, Miles Turner, Tony Douglas, CJ Miles. Ooh, Serge Ibaka. That's a good pickup for them. That's actually a really good pickup for them. Hasn't been producing or doing much, actually, or contributing that much, but that's a pretty good pickup for them. The Cavs beat the Milwaukee Bucks, the young Milwaukee Bucks. That's kind of no surprise, because they did have a lot more experience. Holy shit, Tristan Thompson had 20 points. Not 20 points, 20 rebounds, excuse me. And the Cavs get eliminated by the first seed Toronto Raptors. So could Toronto? Nope, Toronto can't. Chicago somehow won. Jimmy Butler carried. Mario Chalmers, D. Wade, Mirotic, Portis, Gibson. How the hell did this roster win? I mean, D. Wade and Butler are okay with each other, but the rest of this team is not good enough, in my opinion. And the Rockets had Darren Williams, okay. Montrezl Harrell, or whatever his name is. Kind of surprised this team was a first seed somehow in this stacked Western Conference. But we are going to go to the ultimate decision time and see if Carmelo decides to stay or leave. Can I get a drum roll, please? And just like that, Carmelo is gone. He did not want to play with LeBron anymore. He said, I'm not getting enough money here. I'm not getting any championships here. What's the point in staying here? Well, I could probably get more. But the Cavs did sign Robert Covington. And the only reason why I'm even pointing that out is because he's a Sixer. And, you know, obviously I'm a Sixers fan. But that's besides the point. The Knicks signed Corey Brewer, Mo Williams, Nick Stauskas. Nick Stauskas has been having a decent year with the Sixers too. And yeah, it doesn't look like much changed with them either. So let's go find out where Carmelo is. Wow. I don't understand how the Spurs do it, man, but he's on the fucking Spurs. They always manage to do this. I don't think the Spurs have had a point to where they've sucked ever since they got Timmy D. They've never sucked ever since they got him. I don't understand how they're able to actually dominate for 3 continuous decades and not be a losing team. I don't understand how they're able to do it, but they fucking got Carmelo Anthony. And I think that's a max. They're able to give him $25 million a year, and that goes up to 28 at the end of his contract. I don't understand how they're able to do all of this, but man, I'm kind of curious if they actually do win a championship. So I'm gonna just skip right to the playoffs, and let's see if Melo does win a championship. Okay, guys, so I actually got into the playoffs, and the Spurs didn't even make the playoffs. I don't know how they didn't, but they did not make the playoffs. Where did they? They landed as the second worst team in the Western Conference. Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Carmelo Anthony, and Tony Parker still. I don't understand how this team was not good enough to actually make the playoffs. That's ridiculous. But let's see if LeBron can win another championship real quickly. Nope. The Warriors denied LeBron of that 4th ring. So Steph, Clay, and I think Durant. Nope, Durant's gone. Durant is gone. Just like that. So now I think we have the answer to our question about the what-if scenario of Carmelo Anthony getting traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Long story short, no one wins a championship except for the Knicks the season after. And then Melo eventually just leaves the Cavs to go to the San Antonio Spurs. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Roster 6, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.